Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody today? It's hump day. How are ya? Whew. Let y'all roll in here. It's Wednesday. It's shadow check time. Ooh, let's get Goldie going here. What's up, Mousy Boo? How are ya? Whew. Brrr. So, it is the 3-month checkup, y'all. I know, it's been 3 months already, right? How fast the time really flies. Mosaic, Gen X, what up, what up, what up, what up? I guess I'm too loud. Anyway, all right.
I was going to be too loud for you.
Oh, okay. So this is what we do on Wednesdays. We do shadow work. And this month, blah, blah, blah. This is one of my triathlon spreads that I created a few years ago. And we do it every 3 months, either on my channel or on Brother Thomas's channel. But y'all understand, Brother Thomas is he's just not ready yet. So the show must go on, so to speak, right? So for those of you that are here, either Mo or hopefully if Brother Thomas can join us, he can help us with getting that list going. But until then, how are you guys? How is everybody doing? How's everybody's week going? Woo! Good evening, Brooke. How you doing? Hello, hello. Woo! So, for those of you that don't know what the spread is, this is a journaling prompt, homework assigning kind of spread. When I do it, if you choose for me to check to see if you are in the spiritual yard, the churchyard, or the graveyard, hence play on words, you may have homework. It's all journaling and it's all up to you. Shadow work is how you make it work. So it's up to you. It's your trauma. Don't have to deep dive it if you don't want to. But without change, there's no growth. What up, Angie? Tarot your way. Hey, what's up, Jackie? How are ya? All right, so here we go. Brother Thomas is in chat, you guys. So if you want to get on that list tonight to see where you're at in your spiritual journey, just put me in the chats. That's all you have to do is just put me in there. On Wednesdays, there is never a guarantee how many we will get to because although it kind of starts off a little bit not necessarily slow, not a lot of people are ready for journaling. And if you're not ready for journaling, then maybe strongly I recommend that you just observe this type of read. And then absolutely in 3 months, when I do it again, if you want to jump on the bandwagon, absolutely get involved and we can start working on clearing those traumas from the trauma mind and the trauma body, and we can start healing. For those of you that have been taking this journey with me now for close to 3 years, congratulations. And what does your shadow book look like? I bet you have journaled more things than you thought you'd ever journal. Whoo, I'm already hot. I don't know who's coming in, but somebody is coming in hot. So give me just a second. Let me get some fans going. And again, if you want to get on the list, all you got to do is get me in the chat and Thomas or Mo, one of them will grab it and we will get going here in a little bit. So 1 second while I get some fans going because it's a little hot. Oh, goodness. Oh. Hello, Crystal's Ascension. How are you? Oh, I have my first list. All right, let me get this penned and we will look. So basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to shuffle a pre-programmed deck. And when I say pre-programmed, what I mean is I took out the family cards. If you don't know what the family cards are, those are the cards that most tarot readers refer to as the court cards. So this would be the page. I just drew a blank. The page, the knight, the queen, and the king. They are out. The rest of the deck is all here. It's not programmed to shuffle or fall in any way. When I say programmed, I just removed the court cards because they absolutely have nothing to do with this spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle for every one of you 12 times. I'm going to shuffle, or sorry, not 12, but I'm adding more to it. 9 times. I'm going to shuffle 3 for your name. I'm going to shuffle 3 times for the Fool, and I'm going to shuffle 3 times for the World card. If the World and the Fool cards show up in your 12 cards, then you are going to absolutely get a read. Don't freak out. If they don't show up, it just means that you're on a spiritual break and that you are not doing any journaling. You're not doing anything. You could be in the middle of a healing session, or you just could be in the middle of not understanding where you're at in your spiritual journey. You could be questioning things that you once believed could be changing. There is a lot of your path. If you are in the churchyard, that means nothing more than, obviously, like I said, it's a play on words. It just means that you are gaining Christ knowledge. By gaining Christ knowledge, that just means that you're gaining something that you know, that you gathered from your higher power, from your belief system. If you're in the graveyard, that just means that in the 12 cards, I didn't get a 7 nowhere, or I didn't get the World card or the Fool. And that also means that you're on a break, but this means that you're on a trauma break due to some conflicting things that you could possibly be experiencing. So the version of being on this break is necessarily all about you. So you're either all the way plugged in or you're all the way plugged out. And the way I know if you're in a spiritual break or you're in the graveyard just lets me know if you're currently working through some of those trauma mind and trauma body things that are affecting your present current situation. So I'm going to look at this list, and I do know that this would be the first time for Angie, not the first time for Mosaic, and definitely not the first time for Mousy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with Mousy, and then I'm going to go to Mosaic. For those of you that have never seen this spread, this gives you a little bit of an idea of what it's going to look like for you. I'm going to get everyone that wants one. I just want you to know that if I give you a journal prompt, I expect you to do it because you're expecting me to do the read for you. I'm expecting you to do the homework for yourself. You're not doing the homework for me. It does not affect me one way or another if you do the homework. It only helps you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mo, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. And it's not because I'm pulling favoritisms. It was just the way the cards fell with the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then Mousy, you are next. Also, this is one of those situations where if you have to step away, it's okay. I'm just checking to see where you're at. You can always come back and you can catch your check at any point. All right, so none of that. None of that. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Did y'all see the damn deck explode? That doesn't count. I'm just saying. None of that counts. I hope I got all the cards now. No exploding decks. No exploding decks. All right, let's try that again. Whatever's in there, get out. I think I was on 7, 8, 9. All right. All right, Mo, you are in the graveyard, and I kind of understand, right? Because where you're at going and kind of dealing with everything that's going on and all the activity that has ramped up quite a bit for you, I do understand why you have decided to absolutely check out for a little while. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Please do not get this misunderstood because I keep using the word graveyard. I'm not confused, and neither are you. There's nothing wrong with taking some time and just spending it with yourself. You'll get the chance to bond and mend the camber angle. Whatever it is, it pushed my door out. Did y'all notice that? Like, okay, all right, something pushed the door out. So, I concur. No explosions. What I'm going to tell you is that I appreciate your break. I do believe you were on a break the last time we did this check for you 3 months ago. It's been a minute, I know, but unfortunately, I don't have any journaling prompts for you, and I don't have any sevens, so you don't also get a read. But what I can tell you is that you don't need to stop. You just need to keep enjoying the break, and you will find your way. I promise. All right, Mousy. All right, let's shuffle. My dear, please a reading from whatever you get from me. I trust in your gifts. Leah, you went on the list. So tonight I'm just doing one specific kind of thing. But if you went on the list, absolutely, you just have to be willing to do the homework if there's homework attached. All right, the deck is cleared. Mountain, you are up. Remember to do all the YouTube things, y'all. Show the love. Show your support to the channel. That really helps. Hey. We got a 7. All right, so you got 1-7, but what you got is a bunch of juggling going on, right? So the one thing I want you to understand is you do have deuces coming in hard and heavy for you, Mousy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you some homework, right? Understanding the 2 and the 2 that is here, and it's the very first 2 that I saw, although you have 3 of them, so you do have the 2-2-2 energy coming in. I want you to seriously deep dive the 2 of Pentacles. Something for you is ready to be removed. And I do mean distraction. I don't want you to stop juggling. Matter of fact, I want you to juggle more. I know that sounds crazy, but you absolutely need to get in there and juggle more things. You've got the tower coming in behind a 3, and the 3 is followed by a promise. So literally, don't let the 10 of energy and all this 5 of energy come between you and this tower, come between you and your promise. These 2 promises right here tell me that you are absolutely worth the work, but you are absolutely going to have to find out why the 2 of Pentacles is stopping the tower moment from happening. This is your opportunity to understand that this is the universe saying, hey, we will allow the tower to happen unless you figure out what it is that needs to be removed. So it's not about you stopping juggling. It's about you finding out the distraction that needs to be removed before the tower moment. So if you can get that, I'm not skipping you into a tower moment. What I'm telling you is even if you can't avoid the tower moment, you may be able to go back and find some grains of sand that you lost along the way, thinking in the concept of 2 of Pentacles mind frame. So your journaling prompt is 2 of Pentacles, Mousy, and I cannot wait to hear next Wednesday what you found out about it. And that's your shadow check for you this week. Absolutely. A tower is a good thing. I know that sounds crazy, but it can be. It can be a good thing. Hi, Janet. Hello, hello, hello. All right, Angie, you are next. And then we have Lost Voices with Jackie and Leah. Ooh, how is everybody tonight? For anybody that does make a donation to the channel or to my private links, I appreciate you. If you are sending a donation for the channel for an unboxing, I look forward to it. Oh, speaking of which, oh wait, okay, so let me do Angie's and then I want to show you guys something. I didn't do an unboxing where I should have, but late last night I got a package from Amazon and it is something that I'm a little excited for, maybe a little too excited because I've already read it from cover to cover. Granted, there's only 40 something pages, but I'm going to show you what it is, but I've already read it from cover to cover. And I have questions. All right, Angie. Hey, that is not allowed. That is not allowed. Get back up here. I may need you down the road. All right, so you do have a 7 coming in, but you have the 7 paired with the 3 of Cups energy. So, Angie, what I want to tell you is that where you're at, I honestly believe that you're somewhere in the middle of going through some form of a break, right? What do I mean? What kind of break? Hell, I don't know. Are you going through a psychological break? I hope not. Are you going through an emotional break? I hope so. When we start breaking those emotional bonds and binds us to things that aren't actually our true feeling or our true want, need, desire, or even thought, then we have to have that emotional triggering release, right? We have to learn to let that go. So you have Ace of Pentacles coming in with Moon energy, and it's paired with 3 of Cups. So your 7 is definitely about you standing your ground. You are not trying to have conflict, but what you're not going to do is play king of the hill with a bunch of kids, right? I'm going to stand my ground. I earned my place here. This is my little piece of 2 and 2, right? My little 2 acres, and I'm going to do it how I want to do it, right? So that is actually a good thing coming in here with that being your 7. What I also want you to understand is that this moon energy that's coming in with this 3 of Cups, this 3 of Cups is always a celebration, but remember that in that 3 of Cups moment, they might want to celebrate with you, but what you're finding out is that they don't want to help you clean up, right? They want to help you set up. They want to take you to the store. They want to spend all the money. They want to enjoy all the time. But when it comes time to clean up, that same promise isn't there, right? Why do I say that same promise isn't there? Well, because we're coming in hot and heavy with a reverse Empress, and we are coming in with our 9 of Cups in reverse. So we understand that there is some emotional baggage that's going on, and there is nothing wrong with emotional baggage because emotional baggage will intentionally trigger us to change something. Without that trigger, we don't change. So I don't know what it is that emotionally is changing for you, but I absolutely support it and it's coming in hard and fast. So allow it to come in. If it's somebody showing you that they're all of a sudden acting funny, they're not all of a sudden acting funny. You're just all of a sudden seeing them for who they really are, and they're no longer having moon energy over you. And the moon herself, Mother Moon, has decided to allow you to see through the mirage of someone. So take this time on your spiritual little journey and keep allowing those emotional breakthroughs to come through. And that's what I've got for you. All right. I believe it's Leah, right? Let me get me a new list here because Angie. Nope, voices. Lost voices with Jackie. Jackie, I believe you're next. And then Leah. Sorry. I'm getting my list confused. Let me unpin this one and go to this one. Maybe. Did it unpin? Did it unpin? Did I say Truthwave come in here? Hey, Truthwave, I sent you a message on Discord. Music. Sadly, I'm the one that doesn't want to clean up. I mean, it happens. We all want to be part of a celebration and we want to be there to endure the good times, but not all of us want to clean up. I know it sucks, but we got to find out who those people are and we got to remove them because they're not serving. You can't just celebrate. Got to help me clean it up too. So, all right. So, Jackie, you are next, and then I believe Leah. And if there's another list going somewhere, I will find it. But anyway, Victor, I sent you a message for that channel you were talking about in Josh's live this morning. I looked and I couldn't get the chat to come back up. You know, you got to wait 24 hours. So I totally missed the channel. So if you don't have a wrench, but if you get with one of the moderators, actually, let me see. Can I give you a wrench? I don't even know if I can give you a wrench. Hold on. I can give you a wrench. All right. Well, there you go. Victor, if you want to go ahead and drop that link in, if you want to, go ahead and drop that link in for me or put it in after the live so I can try to catch what you were saying about that other channel. All right. Let me go here. All right, Jackie, you are up. I don't get good times. You don't get good times. We all get good times. We just have to learn to enjoy them when they're here. Yeah, and if you don't want to keep the wrench, just let me know. I can remove it for anybody that does or does not. Wrenches don't usually make or break me on this channel. All right, Jackie. Thank you. All right, Lost Voices with Jackie. Go back. My hands are hurting already. Viviani. Hello, see a Viviani pop over here. I'll be like, what? I be missing her, y'all. She one of my OGs from way back. Thank you for that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Jackie! Hey now, Jackie, you are all the way on your spiritual journey. You got 3 7s and you got the world card. So you are completing major goals in your life, right? Whether they are as small as a grain of sand or they are bigger than the Eiffel Tower, that is completely up to you and how you bring it in. But what I can tell you is that you have been working on people that used to stab you in the back. You found justice in knowing that those people can't stab you in the back anymore, right? Understanding that you yourself are capable of showing people that you cannot be pushed is a power node. So, with you coming in with three beautiful sevens in the world, it's about you completing and moving energy around to a good thing. You've got a lot of cups coming in here, and you got the hangman that is standing up for you. It's standing in that understanding of knowing that this nine of cups and this 10 of cups is about you growing and being able to give not only to yourself and your family, but also to those that could need and they don't know how to ask. So make sure that you continue to always remember that a stop sign, that world, that is only a moment in time. It is not something that is long going. It is something that is meant for you to stop and then realize I need to start over because I missed some things along the way, or nope, I'm taking everything that I gained and I'm going to keep right on going. So absolutely enjoy this stop moment because you have a bunch ahead of you. And these three sevens are absolutely coming in hard and heavy with lots of luck for you. Just remember that every time you hit that 10, stop, take it in, start over if you want to, not because someone else put pressure on you. If you feel that you would benefit from starting over, this and you alone are the only one that can make this determination. You have luck, you have power, and you have something else on your side. That's knowledge and the wisdom from the ancestors that are going to continue to support you. So continue to grow in your journey. I absolutely love this. You do have homework though. Yay, you. What changed that stopped the tower from happening? What justice came through for you and literally proved to not just you, but to your heart of hearts that you were not deserving of someone else's energy? That is your journaling prompt. What in you ultimately did you sacrifice and change? Not only for your greater good, but for those that you choose and feel to have close to you. Enjoy your assignments. You would think you would get homework when you don't have them, right? Woo! 100%. Yay, Becky! I love it. All right, Leah, you are up. And then I've got a new list. We are going to tell you if you want to get in on the list, go ahead and drop them memes in the chat. And we will check it out. It feels so odd not having my my co-partner and my partner in crime on the screen with me on Wednesdays, y'all. Y'all, we gotta get Brother Thomas back up to 100. Maruda! Hi, babe. I think I need a me. Oh, Maruda on the list. I'm just kidding. Maruda does her 3-month check, just like the rest of us gems. We all do. All right, Leah, let's see what is working. All right, well, you got a 7, but it came out in the wrong direction, right? So this 7 being in reverse is literally going to tell me that not only are you literally in the graveyard because you choose to, you don't want to come out of it. I know, right? I know, right? We don't always want to come out of things, right? What I'm going to tell you is that if you don't come out of it, this hope card is going to disappear. If you don't lose it, you lose it, right? You have the Emperor in reverse. But the one thing that is giving me a lot of hope here is this gorgeous, beautiful High Priestess. If you want to understand where you're at, when you go from a reverse Emperor, that means that you have decided to not control the concrete jungle part of your life, but it also means that you're missing that Empress energy as well. The Emperor and the Empress go hand in hand. So if he would have been in the upright position, that would have let me know that you were capable of making the decision that you need to make, whether it's heavy, hard, are going to piss people off. I'm going to tell you right now, disappoint them, let them down. Do not let yourself down. I'm going to need you to turn this emperor around and this hope, and I'm going to need you to make a choice, right? Even though it's not going to be easy, right? You got a bunch of swords over here. You got the worst damn card in the deck that's saying, I don't want to make this choice. And that's okay, because when we feel that no one is going to like our choice or accept our choice, or they're just going to talk about us, that would give me the encouragement to tell you to do it even more, right? Let them down. Disappoint them. Although the worst words I can ever hear is when my TT says, Hershey, I'm disappointed in you. It just breaks my heart. But I would rather disappoint her than break my own heart. I'm not going to set expectations for my life because I don't want to break my own heart. To set an expectation means that I'm willing to break my own heart. Sounds crazy, right? That's why I don't do it. What I want you to do is I want you to understand is that you need that empress and or that emperor energy to reach the high priestess. The high priestess is your conduit. That is your door into growing into the void, into the abyss, into the next level of growing on the tree of life. So if you actually want to reach that, you are absolutely going to have to start making some very hard choices in your life. They are not going to be easy. Matter of fact, they're meant to lay you down. They're meant to keep you slow, keep you down, hold you back. Prove them wrong. I challenge you right now. Your homework assignment, your journaling assignment is to prove them wrong by proving yourself right. Not to them, but to you. Prove to yourself, even if it is the smallest goal of not spending my very special $2 bill. You know where? I keep it hidden in this. And then I don't even know where it's half the time. But I know that that is my goal, to never touch my $2 bill. It's a very special $2 bill. Not only did a very special person give it to me, I have a tendency of not being able to hold money. Yep, that is a choice I make, right? So we all have choices that we need to learn to live within. Some of us don't always accept them the greatest, and some of us will always allow someone else to make a choice for us. But if you don't start making choices, the universe is going to make those choices for you, and it's going to hurt worse, it's going to be harder, and it's going to take longer for you to get to the place that ultimately you're going to end up in either way. So make the choices, even the hard ones. Your homework assignment is finding out what choice for you will disappoint them, but not you. That's your homework assignment. And these are just journaling prompts if you want to participate. We're all grown here. Oh, anyway, okay. I know there's let me see here. Is there another list? So that was Leah. Maruta, thank you. What I'm dancing to Purple Rain. I only want to see Magic by the Moonlight. I like your name. Oh, okay. So anyway, so I didn't do an unboxing, but I should have. But hold on, let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it at? I read it, and it's already probably thrown in with the rest of my books, and I didn't even get to show you guys. What did I do with it? Oh, see, yep, I knew I threw it in with my other books. Like, it's already done. I already read it. So anyway, it's not a big book or anything like that. Matter of fact, as you can see, it's quite short. But I was sitting outside last night on Joe's channel, and sure enough, Prime shows up, and I got this. So it is the Tablets of Hermes. For those of you who know, you know. Those of you who do not, maybe that's your homework, finding out who Hermes is. And then maybe see if you have a connection to Hermes. one way or another. So anyway, but I read it. I literally sat there today, like Mo had to take Sir Cole for his vet check, right, and his shots and all of the updated goody shit that we have to do for our fur babies. And literally, I don't even know what she was gone, not even an hour. And I'm not kidding you. I was done with the book when she got back. I'm just sitting outside, just a reading, reading, reading. I missed meditation this morning. I missed everything reading that book. It was a good book. I suggest that you read it, Janet. There's gonna be things that you read in it. Just text me. Just text me. You're gonna be like, I've heard her. She say that. I've heard her. She say that. I've heard her. She say that. I've heard a lot of these things, especially when I, died and went on the other side and then came back. There's some pretty interesting stuff in there. That's all I can tell you. So I suggest you read it. If there's another volume, I'm ready for the next volume. I'm not kidding. I'm going to have to do some homework and see if because it just doesn't seem like that was enough. I'm not kidding you. Like, why did I only get 47 pages? There's got to be more. All right. I need more. All right. So let's see who is on our list now. Let me see here. Thank you for dropping links. I appreciate it. All right. So we got Magic by Moonlight, Maruta, and Janet Lee. Let's see. Did anybody make any donations? No. All righty. Thank you for the link, Mo. I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to want to check them out and see what they say about the sky, because there is some crazy shit going on in the skies, y'all. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Magic by Moonlight. I like your name. All right. Let's see what you got. And then we're just going to go in that order. So Magic by Moonlight, Madame Maruta, and then Janet Lee. Stop. There's no jumping. There's no popping. No flipping. None of that. Watch your mouth. Be still. Man, I swear to God, like a while ago, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but like something made my closet door like kind of do this number, and then it just kind of sat out. Some weird shit. I'm telling y'all, there is some weird shit. All right. Magic by Moonlight. Magic by Moonlight. Oh, Espacia! That's Jane's fault. Y'all know it's Jane's fault. I love the way Jane says her name. How are you, Beth? I haven't seen you in forever. I be missing y'all. Yeah. No. Nope. A nope. Oh, yeah. A nope. Oh, yeah. All right. You have homework. All right. So it's pretty easy. I kind of love when this happens. Let's see. Hold on one second. The emerald talent. All right. Compose two pillars. Thought combined here in one volume. Ooh. Is that the same link of the book I just said? Because otherwise, then I'm going to need that one, because I've already read that one. And like, I literally read it in 25, 30 minutes. Done, over with. It was good. Okay, so anyway, all right. So Magic by Moonlight. You have 2 7s coming in. So why am I wondering about these 2 7s? Well, because they're really good 7s. You are absolutely in your churchyard. You are sitting real comfortable with that world card. Not only are you sitting comfortable with the world card, you are understanding that you do not have to have a lot of the conflicts that you used to have, right? So you do have the moon, the hangman, and you do have the 10 of cups coming in. So with the 10 of cups coming in, it's been showing up a lot, but you got a lot of Hierophant cards here, right? Or archetype. Well, in my opinion, there's only one archetype, and that's the Fool. But you got these other energies and teachers and moderators coming in, right? You got the hangman, you got the lovers, you got the moon, and you got the Hierophant coming in paired with the world. So that tells me that there are huge amounts of knowledge that you gained. You are mastering things. The Hierophant doesn't show up for just anybody, right? And then on top of the Hierophant showing up, you're being blessed with 2 sevens. Now, are you going to stand your ground? Absolutely, you're going to stand your ground. But, okay, now look, with this pairing and these teachers, what I think you're doing over here is that you are lightening the load for those that would use weapons formed against you, right? That is a good thing. Not everybody does it. Some people take that 7 and they mean to do it injustice, right? They're taking it because they don't want the weapon formed against them. That's a good way to see it. Other people, had it been different cards, or even me myself, I would tell you that you are taking it because you're trying to have the high road, right? Because of this. But absolutely, we're going the exact opposite. What you learned through loving yourself, understanding that you are your own illumination portal with this beautiful moon card, and understanding the Hierophant a little different, just means that you found yourself in these energies, right? When you found yourself there, you decided to take a moment and take them in and understand them for exactly what they are. The teacher in the Hierophant tells us that we are gaining something towards enlightenment, right? Some form of Christ knowledge, depending on how that comes to you and what religion you choose to claim. That is completely on you. But because you love yourself and you're willing to make sacrifices as a teacher, you're willing to literally stand your ground against anyone that would happen to have a weapon against you. And instead of taking it from them for you to ultimately use against them, that is not what's going on here. It's like you're destroying it so that neither one of you can use it. If I can't have the moral ground, neither can you. We will both stay balanced in this, and we will understand that we should be equal. We're competing for the same knowledge. We are not competing anymore. You have found something within yourself that is greater, and because of that, you got the world card. The world card says that you are going to complete it. You may start a lot of things, obviously, but you're not going to be the one to walk away from it. You are going to completely create it. So for your homework assignment, your journaling prompt, I'm literally going to ask you, what weapons did you find that others were using against you, and pretending that you had it at your access as well. But when you needed it, it was never available. But every time they needed it, it was always being used in your face, right? But when you needed it, it wasn't available. So your homework prompt is finding out exactly what you decided to take from someone so that they could no longer use it against you. Not to use it against them, just to prove to them that you are equally going to defend yourself and what you believe in. And that's what I've got for you. You're very welcome, Magic Diamond Lane. Has anybody heard from Jane? I need to check on her. We all know she's got a lot going on. So I need to check on Jane. All right. What up, Chief? What up, fam? Drop your link, because everybody want to know what CS means. I'm not kidding you. Everybody wants to know what CS means. Y'all, CS means that I am part of that beautiful family of potheads. We're all a bunch of smokers, and we enjoy it. I would indulge, but y'all know I ain't got none right now. We ain't talking about all that because I ain't got none right now. So, because you know if I did, I'd be sitting here just smoking, but I ain't got none. Oh, okay, all right. Well, anybody that chooses to indulge, Jane is with her mother and yeah, I know. There's a lot going on. Have you hired a giraffe pussy? That's pretty fucking hot. Woo! I don't know if I've ever been on them levels before. Ooh. Y'all have any questions about any kind of THCA, marijuana, or any of that, feel free to ask the moderator, Chief in session, or Stoned if he was here, but I don't think he's here. I haven't seen him or anybody. So if you see CS, talk to him. They all family. All right, Maruta, and then Janet. And then is there another list? We'll have to see. I need Jane to just get home and completely just unplug. I need everybody to just let Jane be. It has been a year for her. Wow. And we ain't even done yet. My heart just goes out to her. Yeah. Sheesh. All right, my Ruta, let's go. Stop your bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna have to get me a different deck. Cause it seems like this deck just wanna be jumping and juking and popping and twisting and showing and twerking and twisting. You gonna stop twerking for these months. Ain't nobody asked you for all that now. Nah, you done messed it up. Do I got all of them? Where was I at? 6? Okay. All right. Absolutely. You are in the graveyard, Maria. You are all the way in the graveyard, honey. You is not on a spiritual break. You ain't in the churchyard. You are all the way on a break. Now, why are you on a break? Well, I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. And no, you don't have a journal prompt, so that's always a good thing. Hold on one second, y'all. American woman. Ooh, that should be feeling good. All right, so it looks like you've got some shit that's coming in hot and heavy, right? So you've got some promises in reverse, but they're paired with the queen upright. And I don't mean the queen, sorry, the high priestess upright. But when I say you got some promises coming in, not 1, not 2, but 3. One of them is paired with judgment, which is great. And all the rest of them are 5s, a 3 in reverse, and a sun in reverse. So we're just going to literally just put them right back on the deck. And we're going to look at these few cards right here. And even though I don't have a read for you, what I'm going to tell you is that because the high priestess is paired between 2 promises, that is on you. I think someone let you down. Who? I don't know. Somebody promised you something and then did not follow through with it. And I believe they may have done it more than one time. It's not a good place to be in when someone breaks their own promise. I mean, the type of people that we are, once we're grown, we should realize that we shouldn't be making promises that we know we can't keep to begin with. But this would seem like this is that kind of individual. What I can tell you is that you do have this beautiful promise coming in, this Ace of Pentacles coming in that's paired with Judgment on the backside of both of these that says that he who laughs last ultimately laughs best. So enjoy your break, but absolutely remember every single person that does right by you can and also may do wrong. But the ones that own up to it could be worthy of forgiveness. These that are not owning up to it, they're just a bunch of bullshit. You need to let them know that you now know that they are bullshit. Call bullshit on them and then literally walk away. They aren't here to serve you. They are here to take from you any and every way that they can. And that's what I got for you, babe. All right, Janet Lee. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, you be getting up at like a butt fuck crack of dawn. So You have a beautiful night. I hope you're nice and left it. And we will see you next time. You're very welcome, Marita. Very welcome. All right, Janet, you're here. All right, let's start. You're gonna stop. I swear. I've had this. I'm gonna have to get me a new deck for this. I can't stand when you're doing this. The cards have gotten so thin. It's not like it's not indie. I don't know. It might be indie. I don't know. It's mass. I don't know. Mass market indie. I don't know. But it's very, very kind of thin. And I thought, the only thing I use this deck for is this. But I might have to get a different deck eventually down the road. 9. One, 7. Oh yeah. Oh, I like to see that. I really like. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Janet, wow. Like literally, wow. That's all I can literally say is just wow over and over and over and over again. You are on a brand new spiritual journey. You have the Fool coming in, and it's paired with the Hierophant, Strength, the Star, the 10 of Cups, the Magician, and the 7 of Cups is your 7. So the read I'm going to tell you is that you are learning to make better choices, right? Some of us so look, so the first thing I'm going to say is that you finally figured out the difference between a fool and a damn fool. Literally. When we finally realized that we were the ones that was being the damn fool and not the fool, we find a way to turn it around. Not for anyone else's benefit, but for our own benefit. Why is this for you? Because your fool is upright and it is paired with beautiful 7 of Cups. So you are learning to make better, healthy choices because the Strength, the Hierophant, the 10 of Cups, the Star, and the Magician, all in the upright, paired with this Fool and this 7, tells me that you decided to stop all of this, right? The Death card. What is that? It's about death and rebirth. It's that metamorphosis of becoming something, right? You got the 2 of Cups. So we do got a soulmate kind of energy coming in. Was it a person that led you to that energy? Maybe, but hopefully, because it's the strength of this paired with this and this, that I don't know if it's one solid individual or if it's a community or if it's like a family or whatever. But you definitely decided that everything from here on out was going to be for you, about you, and the better part of you. The better part of you is the part of you that you are now learning and getting to learn and control. But at the same time, you're understanding that you have to keep hope alive, right? In order to keep hope alive, you have to keep reminding yourself that the Death card is necessary. Well, I would say mandatory, but some people decide that they don't need a rebirth. They don't need to cocoon themselves. They don't need to rebrand themselves. They don't need to rip themselves apart so that they can be put back together the way they want to be seen, felt, loved, touched, tasted, held, expressed. That is what you have done, not doing. You've already done it, and you found a way to make healthier, better choices for you. And everyone outside of those that are serving you have felt the change, and that is a good thing. They needed to see it because you could be inspiring them to do the exact same thing to make it better and easier for them. So your journal prompt is for you to continue to find a way to prove that the Death card has value in your life. Where is the Death card proving value for you? That is your prompt. That was excellent, by the way. All right, I'm going to unpin this list and see if there's another one, but I don't know if there is another one. Julie. All right. All right, so we have Julie and who was that? Yeah. Well, seatbelts are kind of mandatory around here, Julie, because for one, I'm the one driving, so they took my license a long time ago. Woohoo! What? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that donation. I didn't have that before, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really needed that. All right, so let's go. Julie. All right. I strongly recommend that you put your seatbelt on. I blessed your heart. Oh, I love hearing that. Y'all, I don't ever know what I'm gonna get, or I don't know. I just be getting the cards and I'd be trying to see where this would reflect in me, not to put my bias in it, to see, because I want to reach you, right? I want to reach you. Most readers want to reach their audience, right? Without the interaction, there's no interaction. So I appreciate the feedback always. All right, we are shuffling for Julie. Let's shuffle for Julie. All right. And then we have, oh no, just Julie. Okay. All right. So, all right. 3. Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh. I think I miscounted that. Let me count that again. I did not. I did not. Okay. I like that. I like that. We got another one. Okay. All right. So, you're not necessarily in the graveyard, but you're not necessarily in the churchyard either. So where are you exactly, right? Well, you're not even really on the board anywhere, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. What's happening is that you're planting, right? I'm going to say it one more time. You're planting seeds. Now, are you planting those seeds for yourself? I hope so. But sometimes we don't always plant for ourselves. At least we don't do it intentionally. What's that mean? Sometimes we talk in metaphors and we talk in similes because we don't always understand the assignment, right? What I think is going on right here is I think that you have decided to accept a promise from the universe. That promise is going to include you having some pretty amazing things on the other side of it. There's going to be some celebrations and there's going to be a chance for you to find hope in a different way than you have ever seen it before, but it is not going to come before this. Unfortunately, there is a tower in your future. This isn't a tower to do something to you. It's a tower to prove to you, for you, that you didn't need everything that you thought you needed right now. Everything that you actually need, you already own it. You already have it. And you probably didn't buy it either. You probably found it within yourself. I guarantee you, when you get to moving into and seeing the tower come, you're immediately going to think, oh my God, I got to have this and 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 this. And then the tower's going to come and you were so busy worried about not having things, you're going to realize that you've had it the whole damn time. You just didn't know how to activate it, right? Towers are proof that the universe has our back and we just don't understand it yet. Why do I say that? Because it gave us opportunity and chance after chance after chance with that temperance, that death, and that devil card to make immediate changes in our life. And sometimes we chose not to. We chose, matter of fact, to completely look over it, to not accept it. Why do I say this? Because your devil is in reverse. So you were probably given not one, not two, not three, but probably 10 chances to understand something. And you go, red flag, come here. I see you. That's like knowing, and I'm not kidding you, knowing that the party, the trip, the vacation, the whatever is going to be the milestone of a lifetime. It's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. The unfortunate part is that you're not paying attention to the fact that the party is great. It's the consequence that you know is on the other side of it, but you intentionally say, what consequence? I don't want to pay the consequence. None of us want to pay the consequence, but it's because of that avoidance. It's this moment that your tower is upright, but following the tower in those beautiful 12 cards comes star, 10 of cups, and 3 of cups, right? So what is this telling me? This is telling me that this tower is happening for you, not to you. You need to understand there's something within you that you don't even know you have. So the universe has got to find a way to trigger you so that you can activate that very special emotion, transmute that fear into something else, totally transform it into strength in a way that you can't even begin to know how you're going to need it. Now, what is that way going to come? I don't know, but it's going to come in a journal prompt. That journal prompt is going to be, how happy am I going to be after? And I'm going to stop it right there. You will find happiness in this tower. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't want you skipping to this tower moment. Run to it. Without emotional change, without changing our foundation, we are susceptible to having everything ripped and pulled from underneath us. This is an opportunity for you to put so much rebarb in your foundation that an act of God could not take your foundation from you. An act of God couldn't take my faith from me. I don't give a damn what it is. You can literally tell me that the world's on fire right outside my door, and I'm not going to shake my faith. I'm not going to. If it's my time, it's my time. If it's time to go, it's time to go. If it's time to ride, it's time to ride. What it is a point that the universe has proven and a chance for me to stay present. So, for your homework, I want you to write, what good things are you expecting on the other side of this challenging tower that's coming? It's coming. Strap in, get ready. Don't hesitate. Run. Let it happen. Let the trauma mind and that trauma body be relaxed. It's not to you, it's for you. And that's what I've got for you. Last call has been activated. All right, y'all. So, you know what last call means. Last call means you got 60 seconds. And Maruda has hit the last call. So, that's it. And that's all. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Counting down the 60 seconds. Counting down the 60 seconds. My back is so broke out, y'all. Oh, I hate it. And it's itchy. It's itchy. But I'm not trying to use my fingernails. Kristen's here? I didn't even see her come in. What's up, woman? The noises. Boy, the noises is weird. All right. You got about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 7.5, 7 1/4, 654-321. All right, guys, thank you so very much for choosing to hang out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. It does feel a little odd doing this without my co-partner, but everyone has to heal and it takes time for that. So continue to send our favorite brother Thomas a bunch of love and all of that good stuff. Enjoy the good vibes, enjoy spending time with you tonight, because that tells me that you guys want to get to know me just a little bit and I get a chance to know you guys just a little bit. Take everything that resonates. I hope you guys had a beautiful, gorgeous night as I did. I'm going to go see if I can hear more crazy, strange sounds in the sky tonight. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful night, and I will see you on Friday for Friday's fixtures. 4 o'clock. Bye, guys. Don't judge your boys can't take me. Just like a pearl, boys can take me there. Take me